I was in love with my best friend for 6 years, and the worst part, she had absolutely no idea. We talked every single day, late night FaceTimes, random memes, sending each other TikToks at 2 in the morning. Honestly, everyone around us thought we'd end up together someday, except her. Or at least, that's what I thought. We met during freshman year of college. At first, she was just another girl from my psychology class. But somehow, she slowly became the most important person in my
Uh-oh.
life. She remembered tiny things about me nobody else noticed, like how I always took pickles out of burgers, or how I got quiet whenever something was bothering me. And somewhere between all the late night conversations and inside jokes, I fell in love with her. Not all at once, just slowly. The kind of love that sneaks up on you. But I never
Oh
told her,
no.
because I was terrified. Terrified that one confession could ruin the best friendship I'd ever had. So instead, I stayed silent for 6 years. By senior year, everything started feeling different, like time was running out. One night, we were sitting in her car outside a gas station at almost 1 a.m. Music was playing softly in the background while we talked about life. Then, out of nowhere, she looked at me and asked, "Have you ever been genuinely in love with someone?" I swear my heart almost stopped, because the answer was sitting right next to me. But instead of telling her the truth, I got
Hmm.
nervous. So I laughed and said, "Yeah, probably once." She smiled a little and looked out the window, then quietly said, "She probably had no idea." And for some reason, that sentence stayed in my head the entire night. At around 2:17 a.m., I finally did it. After 6 years of hiding everything, I sent her a text. "I think I've been in love with you for a really long time." The second I hit send, I instantly regretted it. Then the message turned to seen. Typing, stopped, typing again, stopped again. Those few seconds felt longer than 6 years. Then finally, her reply came through. "I need to be honest with you too." At that point, I genuinely thought this was finally happening. Then another message appeared. "I used to pray you'd say this." I literally started smiling at my phone like an idiot. But before I could even reply, one more message came in. "But I can't keep waiting anymore." And suddenly, that feeling in my chest completely dropped. That's when she told me. She was getting engaged the next morning. I just stared at my screen in complete silence, unable to process anything. She told me that for years. She thought maybe I felt the same way. But after waiting so long, she convinced herself she was imagining it. So eventually, she forced herself to move on. And honestly, that hurt more than rejection ever could. Because she did love me. We both spent years loving each other, while pretending we didn't. And now, it was over before it ever really started. The next day, she got engaged. And after that, we slowly stopped talking. No huge fight, no dramatic goodbye. Just two people who waited too long. Sometimes I still think about her, and honestly, I think fear ruins more love stories than rejection ever does. So if you love someone, tell them before silence tells the story for you.